Thomas. And Isaiah Thomas has come back big with 24 points today.
All you heard from the Pistons yesterday and today is, listen, we can adjust our game. We are a very talented team. Sure, we're a little intimidating offensively, but we will adjust by the way this game is going to be called.
The lead is 10 for the Pistons. Biggest of the game. They did not lead at all until the final second of the first half when Isaiah Thomas hit a three-point basket. Then Detroit in the third quarter moved up to a 5-point lead, and then Chicago seemed to get it going. They wrested the lead away. They led by 5 themselves, but since then it has been all the blue and red.
See, when Detroit double teams Michael Jordan and he makes that pass, they are rotating out so quick on that first pass guy, but then the hustle is coming from the trap man who's rotating to get the second free player.
We've been giving these numbers a lot today. The Bulls only 2 baskets in the last 14 minutes. Jordan puts it through. He didn't care who was coming out.
He brought that one from Hip City.
79-71. Wow. It woke him up. That's for sure.
They got to get it done defensively, though, Dick.
Johnson with a spin move inside, and Vinnie Johnson, who has scored all 7 of his points here in the fourth quarter. Michael Jordan, open man, Pippen for 3. Out of bounds, still Chicago ball.
Keep an eye on Michael. Now Rodman really playing him tough. There's your back pick. He sacrifices. Now watch where he brings this dunk from. Here he comes. Boom.
With Edwards in his face. 3:46 remaining in the fourth quarter. It is a 10-point Detroit lead. The other day, Chicago just snuffed out the Pistons defensively in the last 6 minutes. But it looks like the Pistons are matching the Bulls basket for basket down the stretch here.
See, yesterday they were kind of slow in their offense. Today they're very crisp.
Jordan. Foul. Pistons have been over the limit for a while. The Bulls have committed only 2 team fouls.
Watch how Vinnie Johnson beats his man to the base. And keep an eye on his left hand. He brings it back. There's a possible block. He avoided that block by shifting it to the left hand.
Edwards with 4 fouls, and Michael Jordan with 19 points has 2 shots. He had a playoff high of 50 against the New York Knicks in that series. You get the feeling Jordan may be tired today?
No, I think what's happening today with Jordan is that every time that he's making a move, they are putting 2 bodies on him. He is really getting pounded. Now, I don't ever say this guy is tired anymore. You know, times when you think he should be tired, he just elevates to a new level, and you don't know. There's still 3 minutes and 40 seconds left there for him to disprove that.
And no one can say he can't do it, right? The lead is 9.
Not by these playoffs.
Vinnie Johnson. Pippen on the rebound. Here's Jordan. Let's see if he can make it happen again. Rodman committing the foul, and that'll send Jordan to the line again. And more important, it keeps stopping the clock for the Bulls. When you're behind in the final minutes of a game, there's nothing more you want than to have that clock stop.
See, that time was a perfect indication. He made a great move by beating Rodman. But then, lo and behold, Sally was there and also Isaiah Thomas. So if he elevated that time, he really would have been hit hard.
Jordan is 9 of 13 from the line today. 3:20 to go, and both teams have plenty of timeouts remaining. Dumars is in for Vinnie Johnson, who came in with 7 big points and a big offensive rebound here in this fourth quarter.
He was very active at both ends of the floor, made 2 key steals at the defensive end.
There's the story. Jordan has scored the last 7 Chicago points.
This is where the Bulls defense must come to life.
Coming off the screen, now Thomas. Jordan closing in. 7 on the shot clock. Isaiah. Foul, hit on the hand. Only the third team foul by the Bulls, but Thomas will shoot 2, and Jordan has picked up his 5th foul. 5 on Michael Jordan. One more, and he's history.
Now, Michael caught him right off the hip area as Isaiah elevated for that shot. You could see Chuck Daly in that little shot of him a few seconds ago, tremendously pleased. Yesterday, he didn't get this type of execution. He had a lot of forced shots.
So Thomas, kind of game he's having, 8 rebounds for Isaiah Thomas, 6 assists to go along with 24 points right now. Make it 25. He missed the shot and it's Chicago ball. 25 for Isaiah Thomas. So with just under 3 minutes to go in the 4th period, it's Detroit by 8. There's the story. Pistons already in the penalty. Chicago 1 foul to give and 3 timeouts for each. 8-point lead Detroit. Chicago offense. Dumars is now shadowing Jordan. Before the game, Chuck Daly said in the last 6 minutes, we're not going to let Jordan do it. Gives it up to Hodges. Pittman. And Grant with the offensive rebound in the basket. But the Pistons didn't let Jordan do it on that sequence.
He had to work very hard there. 2 guys on him. Made him work just to catch the ball.
6-point lead. But you're right, the Bulls, if they're going to challenge down the stretch, have to do it at this end. Thomas. Gets the own rebound and a new clock. And will be under 2 minutes the next time the Pistons are forced to take a shot.
Give Detroit credit, man. They're really hustling.
2 minutes left in this ball.
There's the shot clock on the left and the game clock on the right.
They're looking for Edwards low, but the clock is down.
1 second. They don't get it off. 24-second clock expires. 1:47 to go. Chuck is a little perturbed over that. Chuck Daly. So it's a 6-point game, and keep in mind, whenever you have a number like 6, it's 2 possessions when you consider the 3-point basket. That doesn't even go for that here.
No, that's right. Both teams are in good shape, timeout-wise.
Dumars on Jordan. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Michael goes up. Rebound. Grant knocked away by Thomas. Goody. Big play by Isaiah Thomas. He might have saved 2 right there.
Oh, he sure did. Grant could only use 1 hand because he was tied up.
And a timeout by Detroit. Big play by Isaiah Thomas. 1:22 remaining. And a 6-point Detroit lead. This guy's always smiles. Dennis Rodman. He has good reason to today.
Watch Isaiah here. You see Grant could only use 1 hand. He had 1 hand caught inside of Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah, excellent quickness.
The Pistons have 2 timeouts remaining and the Bulls have 3. Game number 5 is Wednesday night at the Palace of Auburn Hills. And if we have game 6, we'll be right here on CBS Sports Friday night, 9 o'clock Eastern. Game 7 if necessary a week from today in Detroit. Bill Laimbeer is back in the game. So the Pistons will have Laimbeer, Edwards, Dumars, Thomas, and Rodman. General Manager Jack McCloskey played a big role in putting this team together. It's gotten better every year and looking for the world title this year. But boy, those Lakers loom large, don't they?
Watch this high pick and roll now to see if they trap Dumars again.
Dumars guarded by Hodges. Thomas with 3 seconds to go. Turnaround. Cartwright the rebound. Now the Bulls can cut it to 4 or less with a minute to go. Inside. Big block. Blocked inside. Was it Edwards? Laimbeer. Laimbeer made the block. Big block. So the Pistons with Laimbeer on the block and Thomas before on the defensive play. That took a lot of wind out of the Bulls' sails. Dumars going baseline. Edwards. Missed and Hodges. Timeout called by Chicago. And they'll have 2 left.
Watch this move now as Grant fades. Here comes Laimbeer for the clean block.